Up, whoop up, oh, whoop up, yep, up, bee, do, 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 papa, do, 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 oh, do, 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 boo, do, boo, pop, bee, da, pop, boo, do, bee, do, 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 ba, da, boo, bee, dee. Huh, that's strange. No one is here. Huh, this is weird. No one is here. Am I streaming this? Hello, party people? Can you hear me? Huh. Strange. Tell me no one is watching this. Hmm. Uh, hello? Anybody home? Anybody home? Is it working? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Anybody home? Huh. Oh, here we go. Now it should work, right? Hello? Party people? Party people, hello? Stress again. Okay, party people, how we doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, party people? Hello, hello? Party people. For some reason, we're seeing a very low attendance. Um, I think I might try uh, doing something else. Oh, here we go. Looks like the party people are coming in slowly but surely. Still kind of unnervingly low attendance. Did any of you guys get an email um, emails saying that stream's happening? No? Anybody? All right, well, hopefully more people will start coming in. Let's go ahead and do the usual. I'm going to go ahead and open up my email. We're going to look for some samples to flip, all right, party people? So let's go ahead and see what we have here. First sample comes from sample this please. Cheers from Germany from Norman Mueller. Let's go ahead and download this. And let's just take a listen real quick. I'm not going to use iTunes. iTunes sucks. I'm just going to open up Finder here. And let's see what we can do. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Let's go ahead and listen. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. Let's move on. Sorry, Norman. Okay. So cool. Sounds promising. Let's see what we have here. This is So Cool by AJ Miller. Let's go ahead and give it a nice little download. And, you know, just in case, let's have a backup in case it's just not so cool. Hayden Decker coming at us with a sample here. Let's take a listen real quick to So Cool. This better be fucking cool. Alright. Come on, party people. No? Okay, here we go. So when I ask for samples, please don't send your own track. I'm not gonna sample your tracks. Okay, cool. So let's take that. George Harrison, my boy. George and I went to high school together. So here we have Clásicas del Amor from 1998. And then let's go ahead and see what George has to say about all this.
Don't need to love it. Don't need no paper hat. You don't need a heart to go for the mic. Just the best in your ring. If you open up your heart, you know what I mean.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is kind of sick. Yeah, I'll sample this. Beautiful. Cool. So let's go ahead and put that as our output device. This is Morphic Gate by the Brandon Coleman Quartet. So I'm just going to play it from the top here. If it'll cooperate, that would be nice. Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. I just updated my OS, and this was a horrible, horrible idea. Never do it. So let me go ahead and record this. How's everybody doing? Ever coming in here? Track go ahead and open it up in Ableton. Let's go to our downloads here. Beautiful. I'm just going to click and drag that into our audio folder here. And it says I didn't actually record anything. This is wonderful. All right, so let's just try that again. For some reason that didn't work at all. So I'm going to go ahead and download go to YouTube to MP3, and we're just going to download this whole thing. Once again, sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. Hopefully this will work. Everything will be just fine. So let's go ahead and copy this link over into our MP3 converter, and then we will have something to work with here. Let's just go ahead and download this. Beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, beautiful. All right. So it seems like the crisis has been averted, and we can now safely take this sample that we have here and just place it deep inside our Ableton device. And did that work? Did it work? Yes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and warp this. Okay, let's just copy that. That's so good. Just do the beautiful. Let's just do the regular. Go ahead and warp this as well. This is from John Coltrane. People, the time has come. Of course, you have to sidechain the fuck out of all this. Just fast? No. Re-pitch? That sounds kind of better. Of course, we have to side chain the fuck out of this. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the compressor here. Get some like shaker type shit going. Whew, baby, party people. Let's try this. Okay, let's go ahead and drag that bad boy. Yeah, boy. Just double the speed of that. Let's re-pitch it. Maybe some tambourine. Let's try it. I don't know about that. Let's go into our Lex Luger drum pack. See what we have here. Sleigh bell. Ooh, maybe some bongos. Ooh. Let's try that. And then let's maybe do a little bit of hand claps. So let's go ahead and get some claps in there. Okay, beautiful. Da, 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 do, dom. Oh, that was wrong. Okay, beautiful. Let's try that maybe. And then of course, let's crush it. I'm not sure if these notes will work, so I'm just gonna delete them. Cool. Let's just go ahead and lay a glue compressor on the. Let's just do that. Beautiful. Let's just try seeing what an 808 sounds like here. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna get this so wrong. I'm not even gonna bother with this shit. Is that even right? Let's try the greens. Okay, that's better. Whatever, dude. It's all wrong. So let's just try to correct some of that. But it's we're having fun. We're having fun, guys. Let's move that over. So. Oh. Da 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 da. sexy guys right now. Just gonna sexy guys right here. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So this is a song Laser and Pharrell Williams. So let's go ahead and see if this will work. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go ahead and warp this. We're gonna put it at 128. Oh shit, brother. Oh boy. Let's actually get the acapella instead. Oh boy. I think that whole thing is reversed. Would be yeah from the pot. Okay. Let's try this. So why am I not warping this? Let me just warp that shit. Okay, cool. And then let's just go ahead and warp this at 128. So we'll be here from the pot, and then let's just loop that. We could add here. my god. Okay, I could do that forever. Um, Thank you guys for bearing with me through that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Hayden Decker. I'm gonna name this beat after you. Thank you, Hayden, for sending that in. That was beautiful. I had a lot of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the critique roasting portion of the program. So I had some earlier submissions prior to the live stream. I think the first one was Forbidden Island, produced by Cannabis. I see what you did there. It's a weed pun. If you guys are familiar, weed refers to marijuana. And, I may or may not have had some of that. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Forbidden Island, produced by Cannabis.
Focus, produced by Strat
Focus by Strat. Strat, excellent work. Sorry about the mic, guys. I'm very incompetent today. Hopefully you can hear me now. If you guys didn't hear my feedback for the previous track, basically the gist was I dug it, except for the bass. It was out of tune. So I urged him, Cannabis that is, to find the original tuning of the sample and adjust the bass accordingly. But Strat, Focus, very good work. Got that 808 Wub Wubs, reminds me of Dillip's work, Yugi Boy's work, very well done. All the mixing, all the wide 808 stuff, all very well executed. I guess the only critique would be I urge you to maybe extend this arrangement, since this track is less than 2 minutes long. I feel that the impact of the beginning of the drop could be more impactful if you let it breathe a little bit more in the beginning there. But that's just my 2 cents. Other than that, very excellent work. That was Strat with Focus. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Here we have Joris. Saint Mountain Beats with so this is Mountain Saint. The track is called Beat. Excellent title. Let's go ahead and hear it. And wow, what a sexy young man. I like this track already. So let's take a listen. Here we have Beat by Saint Mountain. that was Beat by Saint Mountain. Very good work, Saint. Excellent sound design. Very pretty harmonies, melodies, etc. Um, one thing I noticed was that your kick was a little quiet in the mix, especially relative to the snare and hi-hat. So I would urge you to pump that up a little bit. Make sure that it cuts through as much as it can. And I guess this is just a critique on the arrangement. I assume this is just a draft, so I would just urge you to kind of extend this into, a fully fledged song. I mean, you've got all the parts here. Um, it would just be a matter of arranging them into something a little bit more lengthy. But other than that, very good work, Mr. Saint Mountain, sexy boy. Let's move on to what do we have here? Braden for new with Roast. So this is Encrypted Emotions by Braden. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Alright, that was Encrypted Emotion by Braden. Braden, excellent work. Very angelic, big sounding synths, especially during that drop. Be careful though, make sure that they're not drowning out the kick and snare. I noticed that as soon as that big synth part ended, kick and snare sounded a lot bigger than before. So this is probably because you're just cranking a limiter on your master, which is squeezing it during the section with the super loud synth, and then kind of letting go when we've reached that quieter section, the breakdown. So make sure to maybe try taking the limiter off and seeing how it sounds that way, and I think that'll kind of reveal the truth behind your mix more. So just make sure that the volume of your kick and snare are consistent throughout the track. But other than that, excellent work, excellent sound design. That was Braden with Furneaux. Here we have Luke. Let's translate this message. Oh, send from my iPad. Oh, well, thank you, Luke. This is DJ Luke with, I believe it will be called Alive? Maybe not. Maybe it won't be called that. Yes. All right, here we go. So his new track, Alive, is out now. Let's take a listen. DJ Luke, here we come. Beautiful. All right. Here we go. All right.
back my breath. Get out of my head, get out of my head. You give me
That was DJ Luke with Alive. Very good work, DJ Luke. Solid trance banger. Making me go hard in the club with my fist bumps. Here's the situation though. One thing I noticed was that your build-up sounds louder than your drop, which is the opposite of what we want. So make sure that with all your mastering stuff turned off, that the drop actually is louder than the build-up. And if you want, this is a very cheap trick, but something I use occasionally, to actually automate your master track volume so that, say at the drop, it's plus 2 dB higher than everywhere else, just to make sure that your drop is really popping compared to the build-up and the breakdown and every other part of your track. Because I just noticed that build-up, especially in this section right here, and also the outro, is louder than your drop, which is not conducive for going hard in the club. So that was with DJ Luke. Other than that, excellent work, DJ Luke. Let's move on to the next one. Here we have Left Her's Hibik Please Daddy. Thank you, son. This is Breath of the Muse. And this track is called Inside of a Thug's Head. We're gonna go deep inside a thug's head. Bang, bang, bang. Hard trap track here. Enjoy. Okay. So this is Breath of the Muse. Let's take a listen. was Inside of a Thug's Head by Breath of the Muse, a solid trap banger. Low end coming through nice, kick and bass interaction is good. One thing I noticed was that your snare sounded a bit distant, and I'm not sure if it's because it has a bunch of reverb on it, or if it's turned down a little too much, or if the actual snare sample itself doesn't quite sound as trappy as maybe the other elements in your mix. So I would maybe try and work on making that snare pop in the same way your kick and hi-hat does. And then the other thing I would urge you to experiment with maybe some slightly different, more characterized instrumentation. I'm not sure where you're getting your sounds, but a lot of them sound a bit too preset-y. So I would encourage you to fuck with the presets, try to make something a little bit more into your own feel. But that's just my 2 cents. That was Inside a Thug's Head by Breath of the Muse. Here we have some Psycore by Daniel. I actually don't know what Psycore is. Is it a genre? Is it your name? Let's find out. This is Psycore by Ronan. So let's just take a listen here. Bad Master. Okay, so we're going to listen to the Bad Master version. I'm very excited for this. Here we are with Ronan. Oh boy.
I hate disco. This is a force to be reckoned with. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. like we're about to reach our final destination.
Wow. Wow. Ronan, wow. Whatever neurons are still intact in my brain have been completely fried. Um, wow. Yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say about that. All right, so let's move on to the last beat. This is Mags with Isia. Thank you guys so much for being here. If I didn't get to your track, I'm really sorry. I will try my best to get to it next time. But this is Mags with Isia. right, that was Mags with I See It. Mags, solid, chill trap banger. Very, nice melodies, chords, progressions. Very clean, well put together. Feels a little bit empty at times. Maybe tighten up that breakdown and make it a little bit shorter and get to that awesome outro that you have going on there in the track. But to be completely honest, my head's still spinning from the seizure that I had from Ronan's music. I mean, that was fucking crazy, man. I don't even know what reality is anymore. But thank you guys for all being here, and I really appreciate each and every one of you who sent me a track or a sample today, or even just talked to me in the comments. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll be doing a video on stereo width next Thursday, doing a video every Thursday this year, so get psyched for that. And if you'd like to sign up for some private lessons with your boy, don't hesitate to click the link in the video description. We can do a free orientation, talk about what you'd like to get out of our lessons together. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry if I didn't get to pick your track. Ronan, you fuck with my brain, but I like it. Anyways, peace out, y'all. Really appreciate it.